All right, Maniacs. So I actually was aware of this new song from BAND-MAID, Ready to Rock. Came out 6 days ago, about a week ago. I was in the live chat for this. And I know there was a bunch of people in the chat. I didn't have the music running though, but I was in the chat being there for support, but I wasn't listening to the song and I haven't watched the video. I just had the chat open. So I'm excited to get into this. Ready to Rock, the official music video for the anime Rock is a Lady's Modesty. Really cool that they're doing music for an anime. Really cool to just have new BAND-MAID all together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get started, please make sure you go to BAND-MAID's channel, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on them. Always support the original artist on the channel. If you like what I do, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell on my channel. Best way to support me, Patreon. It's about a cup of coffee a month. It's actually the cheapest way to support me, and it's the best way. So if you do like what I do and you feel like supporting, that is great. But no obligation there at all. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into this. BAND-MAID, Ready to Rock. Holy shit. God damn. Okay. All right. This fucking blew my head off from the right from the beginning. We're gonna start over. I want to mention the chaos that is happening with the guitar. That's like a. It's almost like an EDM dubstep, intense dubstep beat or sound happening in the back. Coming in hot with the drums. Okay, I see you, ladies. I see you. Start from the beginning. Reminds me of BOAOB from System of Down, that riff. Yes. See, I mentioned, I can't speak. Too many things to say. They're all trying to come out at once. I've compared them to RX Bandits before, and probably most of you don't know who that is, but they do a really good job of creating these like progressive riffs and putting them together in an artistic way, right? And with the mix too, and it might have just been recorded this way, but the for that verse or part of the verse, right? It's the right guitar, then the left guitar, then the right guitar, then the left guitar, and then both of them together. It keeps on with this chaos feel, which is 100% Yeah. It's so interesting. Their writing is so crazy. She's going like way up high on the fretboard on the guitar, and she's wailing. Like this is not playing power chords. You know what I'm saying? Like I love this. A little bit of a scream there was cool. Yeah. It's about Misa's bass. We have to. Right? Do. And it's not like that's not the melody that's happening the entire time. Back to the hook. Okay. So I'm totally drawing a blank on the musical term for it, but essentially they're... Yeah, this part. So this whole time there's been chord progression happening, right? But now they're doing this kind of half-step drop until they're getting back to the tonic. For those of you that don't know what a tonic is basically getting back to the one of the key. So they're doing this kind of half-step drop in chords. Thank you, BAND-MAID fan. God damn, chromatic. Thank you. Yeah, this little chromatic thing here is super cool to add. Again, chromaticism is not in any key, which means it's in every key, if that makes sense. Because it's not in a specific key, it can be in any key you want it to be in, no matter where it's played, as long as you don't stick to each note too long. Does that make sense? That's what's cool about chromaticism. As long as you're in and around the right notes for that key, you're fine. But that chromaticism leading back into the hook just gives it another, like, ooh, it feels so good. What does that remind me of? Oh, it is a dubstep song. Okay. This song is wild. Oh, triplets. Yep. Oh, I didn't hear that the first time. So the bass and the rhythm guitar are playing the chromaticism, but who did you say was on the right? Konami is playing the same lick and it doesn't move at all. So there's contrast there. Ooh, really cool, man. Bro, that is obviously not impossible, but that little riff right there is so difficult to play. Not difficult, it's just strenuous. We got some synth in there too. So much chromaticism in that solo also. It's like a slight change in tempo. Sorry, I keep rewinding. It's the same part. Chaotic solo. Yes. Before we get too far, Composition, really cool. Hold on. That whole arrangement right there is sick. We have chaos happening on the guitar. I think it sounds like she's playing some octaves, but hasn't played that before. Silence and then a build up. It's over? No. Halftime to close. Did I miss it? I was so focused on everything else. No. Is it? Yeah, it is. The reason I didn't hear it was because the bass drum is still playing the same 16th notes, but the rest of it, yeah, is halftime. See, like, some of that stuff gets lost because there's so much going on. So, 100% amazing song. I think this is my favorite one. I think it's my favorite one. Only for the simple fact that, like, it has everything that I like in a song from a rock band that is not, like, outplayed. In terms of, like, we mentioned AC/DC. I love AC/DC. But that type of rock is so played out. I love bands who can take risks and make things that are really intricate and find a way to put it in this nice and pretty package that's palatable for the general audience, you know? RX Bandits is great at that. I think they are a little bit more, like, a little bit out there for some people. I feel like this band finds a great way, and it has a lot to do with Psyche's voice, but I do think a lot of it is how it's written and arranged. They're able to take a lot of these complicated things, like they're playing their asses off in this song, right? But if you're just listening to it and singing along, you might not necessarily know that they're playing their asses off. And the arrangement is sick. How they're going left, right, like panning all the instruments is really cool. A lot of bands do that, but they don't let them have their own parts most of the time, right? So like right guitar, right guitar, then together. That type of stuff doesn't happen very often in a rock band that I can think of, right? Yes, it's obedient chaos, 100%. So it's just really interesting to listen to the writing and arrangement that goes to this. They've grown a lot in that, for sure. The bass and guitar weren't, but the drums and vocals were half. They do that a lot. The bass drum was not, but the rest of the band, yeah, was. That's so interesting, man. It's so cool. I have a lot I think this is like one of those songs that I really wish that I had the time to sit down and break down each individual instrument and talk about it. We might do that maybe the next BAND-MAID stream. I'll do that and we'll talk about it and kind of break each of them down, because there's so much happening that there's a lot I want to say, but I also want to have that particular part ready to go, and I don't. But that was incredible, man. Misa's bass line, also obviously killer. She has like a funky way of playing too, which is really cool. And then the drums were crazy. She came in with those drums hot immediately. Kind of came in with those drums hot immediately, and it took me back. The crazy chaos in the guitar all the way throughout. This is right up my alley, man. This is perfect. This was a perfect song for their newest songs. Perfect song to end with today. And I really, really enjoyed it. That was sick. That was sick.